All right, recording has started. All right. First question, can you briefly describe your role in the company and how long have you been working there?
All right. I am Sana. I am the I've been attached to Thoughtful for exactly a year now. I'm the people operations manager.
Okay, what type of industry does your organization belong to and what are the core functions of your company?
We belong in the tech industry. We are basically a mental health company. We provide mental health digitally through a mobile app, and we focus to B2B market rather than individuals because individuals something that comes organically.
Okay, so understanding of GHRM, are you familiar with the concept of green human resource management? If yes, how would you describe it in your own words?
I mean, I am familiar with it because I myself am a HR graduate. Basically, it's mostly regarding, eco-friendly practices into HR and your workplace and how you can have a more sustainable environment and stuff. So, yeah, it's basically an initiative to help the corporate industry to basically support these sustainable business practices, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, so has your organization introduced any initiatives that you would consider part of green HRM?
Um, Not directly, I will say, but when we launch our physical office, we ensured to purchase furnitures that are recyclable, made out of wood, and those, avoiding plastic stuff and things like that. Those kind of things, yes.
Okay, so any energy saving initiatives like green recruitment, instead of
Yeah, we do
hard
encourage
copies, you
energy
guys.
saving.
Okay.
Yeah, we encourage a lot. Mainly, I will say our company practices, I think 90% of digital copies, no hard copies, unless it's for a physical event where my team is on the ground. Then those are, you can't run away from those, right? You need your collaterals and all that. Generally, yeah, we practice digital. We don't print out much things. Energy saving wise, we do encourage a lot of energy saving in the office. Encourage employees to switch off the lights and so on, and just use one aircon instead of using two at different places. Encourage everybody to sit at the work area together. I actually have like a short office guide that reminds employees to switch off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So how has these practices affect your day-to-day work and general operations of the company?
I guess it's pretty good. There's no how to say backfires or anything. It's definitely working out pretty well. And it's a good initiative to encourage everyone to have this practice. I will say there's nothing much to share because we don't have much policies implemented yet, lah. So the impact that I would share is not, it's not like a major impact I could share, lah.
Okay. So what were the reasons behind your organization's decision to implement GHRM policies? If not, why haven't you guys adopted any yet?
Okay, because we're a hybrid company, we have not fully adopted or implemented. We're working on hybrid basis, which only started March this year. Prior to that, we've been completely working remotely. So yeah, we've been completely working remotely, and we just launched the office in March, and we're coming to office only twice a week. So in that sense, we are kind of supporting this initiative as well, right? When we are on hybrid basis, we are saving energy when we are not working in the office, we're working from home, and yeah, everything is done online.
Okay. So have there been any external or
Another
internal
thing I'll add
factors?
on
Oh,
is because we're a small.
sorry,
Sorry,
continue,
I would like
continue.
to add on because we're a tech startup, right? And our manpower is also still very small. We're only about 35 employees. So yeah, we're not like that large of a group of a company, and it's still very sustainable at the way we are doing things. Yeah, so that's another reason why we have not implemented such.
Okay. So have there been any external or internal factors, example, government regulations, market pressure, company culture that influence these decisions?
No, I don't think so. Not at this point.
All right. So what challenges did your organization face when implementing these practices, if any?
I mean, in our case was only the 2 instances when we are purchasing the office furniture, right? We want to make sure it's eco-friendly and stuff. So probably it costs slightly more, right? And in terms of the energy saving practice in office, is the challenge is like constant reminding, as HR, you have to be nagging to your employees like, hey, switch this off, switch that off. Yeah, those kind of things. I think those are just basic challenges.
Okay, so in your opinion, why do some companies choose not to adopt GHRM policies?
I will give Thoughtful as an example itself, right? Because we are still a small company. We don't have that many headcount. Second thing being that we work on a hybrid basis. We only go to office twice a week. And even that twice a week, it's not like the whole team is there. We will be just like less than 10 people in the office, sometimes only 5 people in the office. So yeah, that could be the reason, in my opinion. Second factor, probably, in my opinion, could be some companies may find it a little bit more costly. It's like an additional cost to them to have that practice. For instance, you want to do a recycling initiative, you have to purchase the dustbins and place it there. Investing in furnitures which are eco-friendly, investing in things, like your cutleries and so on. Yeah, I think it's traditionally, right, a lot of people have that stereotype, like, it's going to cost me extra money. So when people just think of it at the top of their head, is like, don't want to do it first.
Okay, all right. So I mean, like you mentioned just now, so there are a few implementations that you have. What positive impacts have you noticed, like increased employee satisfaction, reduced costs, better public image, so and so?
From the electric side, I will say I saw reduce of cost. That's the one thing.
Okay, so are there any negative impacts or drawbacks to practicing GRHM in your organization?
No, nothing. Not at this point in time.
All right, so okay, now we go to recommendation for future. What other green initiatives do you think would be beneficial for your organization to adopt in the future?
Sorry, could you repeat that question again?
What other green initiatives do you think would be beneficial for your organization to adopt in the future?
For my organization?
Yeah.
I would definitely emphasize on recycling. I'll definitely emphasize on recycling, in my personal opinion, because especially if the fact that we start going to office more frequently in the future with the growth of company, employees spend easily 8 hours in the office, they eat, they snack, and sometimes we provide food in the pantry. So there's a lot, and most of these things are like plastic, especially, wrappers and all those things. And sometimes people just buy those drinks, the cans, the plastic cups. So yeah, I think I'll encourage recycling and definitely emphasize, maintain the emphasis on the energy saving.
Okay, so now from your perspective, how can HR department better support companies' environmental goals?
Better support. I guess it depends lah. It depends. We are blessed that our CEO is very supportive of, being eco-friendly. I can't really think of anything at the top of my mind, to be honest, right now. Yeah, I can't picture that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. All right, last 2 questions. Do you believe GHRM policies contribute to both environmental and sustainability and financial
yes.
benefits for the organization? Okay.
Oh yes,
Can you
definitely,
elaborate?
definitely.
Yeah.
For example, right, when I mentioned recycling, right, it's going to contribute to a healthier environment for sure. Reducing the waste and recycling the waste, definitely going to be beneficial to the environment. Energy saving will work in a way where it will help company cut cost in terms of, the electricity bills and so on. So yeah, these are the 2 things I can highlight. Yeah.
Okay, so in your opinion, what role should HR play in promoting environmental responsibility within the organization?
The educators lah. And yeah, HR is always the educator, and we definitely also need to be the educator and also creating the awareness, as well as training the leaders so that the leaders can basically encourage their employees. So it has to be like a top-down approach.
Okay, thank you so much, Sana.
No problem, Eric.